So if you're like most people today, you've probably heard the term real estate investing more than once or twice in your life. And right now in the year 2022, short-term rental real estate, VRBO, Airbnb, seems to be one of the most talked about financial topics, as probably as much as Bitcoin or meme stocks right now. So I'm Scott Lowe. I own the Affinity Group, which is a wealth management company here in Canton, Ohio. And what I want to talk to you a little bit about today is just simply short-term investing in Airbnbs. So as the owner of a wealth management company, I'm kind of in a unique position because I'm also an active real estate investor. So I started the Affinity Group in 2009. I became an active real estate investor in 2004. Long story short, unlike many financial firms, we integrate real estate investing into the overall financial planning comprehensive conversation. So whether it's your 401k at work, whether it's money that you've saved up on the side that grandma gave you as a Christmas gift, or whether it's your desire to invest in real estate, we coach and counsel our clients in the areas of real estate investing as part of the overall process. So specific to Airbnbs and VRBOs, right now, like I mentioned before, there's a lot of talk on the internet about, is this an asset class that you should be investing in? Is this something you should be looking at? And for most people who've established themselves and have money saved and invested, short-term rental properties can be a very, very important part of their overall portfolio. If this is your first real estate investment, maybe not such a good idea. But when you think about the markets that are the hottest that you can look at in the Airbnb world, it's not necessarily what you might think. It's not the beachfront properties. It's not the vacation destinations. Those are great Airbnb markets. Those are great short-term rental markets, but those are areas where you're also going to find extremely high pricing. So when you think about Airbnb investing or short-term rental investing, the couple things that you want to look for are very simple. Number one, is there hotels in the area? So if you take where we're located here in Canton, Ohio is a very good Airbnb marketplace. So is Akron, Ohio. So is Cleveland, Ohio. And you're thinking, well, who's coming to Canton, Cleveland, or Akron for an Airbnb? There's many reasons that people use VRBO or Airbnb outside of a vacation. They're in town for a wedding. They're visiting their college students or their children or their grandchildren that are away at college. They're in town for a funeral. They're coming home to see family but don't want to stay with family. A loved one is in a hospital or having a long-term sickness. They're in town for work. Maybe they're a 1099 contractor and are consulting for 7 or 8 days. These are some of the most sought after reasons why people choose a short-term rental versus a hotel. So I think things that come up in my conversations with clients as we're coaching them on short-term rentals is, what market should I buy in? What beach should I be looking at? And I want to coach our clients and the people that we're consulting to look at places that are right underneath your own nose. And a good sign to look for is, are there hotels in that area? And I mentioned that earlier. Why that's important is hotels spend millions of dollars, sometimes hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, depending on the hotel chain, to determine if this town is a great market to move into. They do traffic studies. They do many different types of research to figure out if that's a good marketplace or not. So seeing hotels in that area is a sign that they've already done the research, and they find that there's a lot of 1 day, 2 day, 3 day travelers in that area. And so I encourage people to think about Airbnbs and VRBOs as a hotel alternative, not necessarily as a vacation piece of real estate. If you'd like to talk more about Airbnbs, VRBOs, real estate investments in general, we've got our contact information at the end of this video, and don't hesitate to reach out.